page number 44. What was the page number? Do you remember? I told you guys to remember the page.
Pricing after pricing for that condition like
So you should remember the page number actually. Okay, this page number you tried to remember actually. Like 176 is the page number, right? So something it will be easy for me. Okay, so basic idea you have now for your condition technique, right? What is condition table, what is condition record, what is access sequence, what is condition type, and what is pricing procedure. So basic idea you have. Okay, we will create our, as I said, we will create our own pricing procedure. We will create everything from our own only. But as of now, let's see. Okay, let me go to the document which we were referring. One more thing I wanted to show you guys. Yeah, you remember this example, this one, where we have the condition record maintained for what do you call for Manoj customer code and material. We have the condition record maintained, right?
Yes, Deepak.
Okay, now
yeah,
let's do one thing. As I said, how SAP checks the condition record in the access sequence from top to bottom, right? Correct.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, Deepak.
Now, now focus only up to here. Okay, let's not talk about Vishal customer code. Let's talk only about the Manoj customer code. When Manoj is placing the order, that time this condition record is also valid. It's existing. When I say condition record is valid, that means condition record exists, right? And for this combination also this condition record exists, right? 110 also, right? Both are valid only, right? We have a condition record for 110 also only for material wise, right? That is also valid one, right? But how we have placed most specific to most generic, that's the SAP practice, fine. But in this case, what is happening? If I say my both the combinations are valid, both combinations have a valid condition record in the system. This statement is true, correct? Clear?
Yeah, Deepak.
Now, see what will happen if both condition record exist in the system. Then what system will do? Now system will come from top to bottom. Even though I find the record here 90, it will not stop here. It will go for the second combination also. And what will happen? At the second combination, it will find 110 also, right? Because we have combination record for 110 as well. So that time what system, I mean that what time system SAP will do? System will not take 90. System will take 110 only. So now what I was intended, what I was trying to do, it is not working as per my expectation, right? What I wanted, that for Manoj only 90 should come, right? But if I maintain both the condition record, system will come from top to bottom. Even though it find a valid record here, it will not stop. It will check the next combination and again it will find the valid record and then it will end up placing the 110 only. Clear this thing?
Yeah,
So now how you will stop it? How you will tell system that whenever you find any condition record valid, you stop there only. Don't check the further one. Right? Also, since we have taken a very small example, in the real world what could happen? There could be like 5 or 6 combinations, right? So it will unnecessarily waste system time also. So what you want to do, you want to tell system whenever you find a valid record, you stop there. So how you stop it? How you want, I mean, how you ask system this one? Let me open this. /07. Let's open any. What was the access sequence we were using? PPR0, no?
yes.
You can take any one, that's fine. Yeah. Now see, here also there are two combinations valid, right? So what will happen? If both condition record exist in the system in VK11 or VK13, you can see both combinations are existing. System will check first this one. System will find one condition record, let's say 50, it find here. System will not stop. System will check this one also. Then again, let's say system find 100. Then system will ignore the 50. System will take 100. Then my requirement has not worked, right? What I wanted, I wanted if condition record is found here, then don't check the other one. So how you stop this? With this exclusive checkbox. Okay, you have to put it like this. If you put it like this, then what will happen? System will come as per the normal behavior. It will come from top to bottom. But wherever it will find a valid record, let's say it found the condition valid record here itself at the first place, system will come out of it from here only. It will not check the second combination. Clear? So if someone asks you what is the use of exclusive checkbox in the access sequence, what you people will tell? Anyone? What is the use of exclusive checkbox in the access sequence?
It gives priority.
Not priority.
If the condition record is met in the first attempt itself, then it won't move on to the next. It won't try to find.
Right. Not at the first. Let's say there could be 5 or 10. It will check first. Let's say it has not found. Let it will check the next. It has not found. At any place, maybe let's say on the fourth place it found. Let's say there are 4 combination or 10 combination. At the fourth place it found some record valid. Then system has checked up to 4. It found the valid record. That's fine. Now it will stop here. It will not check the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th or whatever going forward. How many combination you have maintained. System will not check all those. So not the first.
That's what I mean. I mean to say, like, whichever the first condition it finds that has met
Yeah.
according to the condition record, then it will stop there. It
Exactly.
won't
So this
find.
is how you need to answer in the interview. Whenever there are multiple combination in the access sequence, system will try from top to bottom, and whenever it finds a valid condition record, system will stop there itself. It will not check the further, and that is how this exclusive checkbox works. Okay, we'll see all these. Don't worry. When we will create our own access sequence, we'll create our own combination. I will show you all this. But as of now, I just wanted to have an idea what is this exclusive checkbox. Okay. Now let's see what else is important. Yeah. And regarding base price, what I told you, can we have multiple base price in one system, in one sales order? Can I have multiple base price? Anyone? This we discussed already last class only.
Yeah, we can add multiple price.
No. Price will be only one. You can have multiple component. When I say price means base price. Okay. Now see, when you are talking pricing, you have to be very specific. Let's say discount is also a part of pricing only, right? Freight charge is also part of pricing. But this discount, freight are not base price. This is some component in your pricing. Pay attention to this term.
Deepak,
Yeah.
once again,
Yeah.
I guess there's a little bit of disturbance. I don't know if it's mine or.
No, I just ran some fan. Maybe just wait. It's too hot here in Kolkata. I just ran fan for 2 minutes. I'll close it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
Okay, okay.
just bear it for some time. It's too hot actually.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So yeah, now tell me, base price cannot be in the what do you call, in any document, be it sales order or invoice. There could not be two base price. It could appear multiple base prices, but only one will be active.
Base price is also you can configure base price in material document also, right? Like when we are adding the standard price, that is also base price, or is it
Yeah, that is
different?
also base price also.
Okay, okay.
See, if you ask me, so how some companies work actually, whichever companies are very transparent, so they work in that way only. They take the VPRS and then based on that they do. But as I said, what is VPRS? VPRS is not base price. It is something, the price on which you have bought the goods, right? And when you are doing any business, you don't want your customer to know at what price you are buying the goods, right? That's your purchasing cost, right? It when you disclose this, at how much amount I have spent on the raw material, everybody will know, okay, he is buying only on 10 rupees and then he is doing some manufacturing and then he is selling up to 100 rupees. He is earning some 90 rupees profit, right? So that VPRS we always try not to disclose to the customer. Okay, VPRS is the internal cost. Again, pay attention, it's a cost, it's not a price. When you are talking from the sales orders perspective, then VPRS is not my price. VPRS is the cost which my company has paid to the vendor. But when you see from that vendor perspective, let's say Vishal is running a company, Vishal is placing some order for Deepak, let's say Deepak is the customer for Vishal company, then for me, as I said, Vishal doesn't want me to know the cost the Vishal has purchased, right, on the raw material. And let's say Vishal is purchasing from Manoj, let's say. Then when you see things from Manoj perspective, then that is selling price because Manoj is selling to Vishal. So in Manoj system, there will be one sales order. Let's say everybody is using SAP only, different SAP. Then in Manoj SAP, that VPRS will be stored as a VK11 record or a price component. But for Vishal, that price which he has paid to the Manoj for buying that raw material, that is not a price. That is a cost. Okay, there is a difference actually. When you say price is different, cost is different. Cost is something at what amount you have bought it. Price is something on which you are going to sell it. You see, in the general world also, when you go to any shop, generally what we say, what is the price? How much is the price, right? Sometimes you must have seen few people ask what is the cost. But if you see from the technical or SAP perspective, so price is the right term because you are going to buy it. Okay. So let's not confuse that VPRS is the internal cost, and as I said that VPRS will come from customer, from the metal master, that is fine, but that is not the price on which you sell. Okay, I think we were creating one sales order that day also. Let me see. Let me add one more item here only. Let me take one. That day also I shown you this one, right? You cannot have multiple prices. Like you see, these two are price. Let's put some 20 rupee. So now this 20 is coming. Fine. You see, there is only one active. Now let's put PMP also. Let's put 30. You see, automatically this 20 has gone. Now it is inactive. Why? Because there could be only one base price active. There could be coming in the sales order, it could come, but only one will become active. So if someone asks you, is it possible to have multiple base price in your sales order? You should say no. Base price will be only one. It could appear in my document, but only one will be active at a time. And which one will be active? The last one. As I said, everywhere SAP follows from top to bottom approach. So you see here also we have both the prices maintained, right? I entered both the price. But how system is checking? It is checking the last one because it has come from top to bottom. It found two base prices. Automatically it has deactivated the first one. Clear? Any confusion this one?
If we want to change base price also, we have to come here and change the base price.
Right.
That cheaper.
Right. You can see, you can have it, what we did here, this both we are treating as a manual because I entered both the prices. There could be automatic pricing also, right? So that time also same thing will happen. Now this is first question actually in an interview. Can we have both, can we have multiple base prices? You said say no, you cannot have. There could be only one base price active. It could appear in the document, but that condition type will appear as a inactive. Like you see, the exclamatory remark, it says inactive. What is the net value you see? 30. How 30 is coming? Because of this you see, 30, 30. So this 30 is coming your net value of the document or this line item. So what is happening? Even though I have multiple base prices in my this line item, only one is active. Okay.
Deepak,
Yeah.
one doubt.
Yeah.
Like, let's assume that there are multiple base prices to the certain product or certain item.
Right.
Yeah. So, do we actually add PMPU manual price and
No, no.
set our own price, or we can change the base price itself?
All are base price only. This is also base price. This is also base price. See, manual. Why we give manual? You think from that perspective. You have configured the system based on some pricing condition record. Some price will come. But for some
Correct.
reason, let's assume for some reason, some new customer came or something happened, and you want your manual control over the pricing. That time you enter the manual
Okay.
price. Generally, we follow the automatic pricing only. But for some reason, I said for some special cases, you want. See, if you don't give this option, this manual option, right? Then what will happen? Whatever it is maintained in the VK level. Let's say Manoj is the pricing person who maintains your pricing, right? Let's think from the company perspective how it works in the real world also. So the person, let's say I'm creating sales order, so I will not have the access of maintaining this condition record, because this is something some salesperson has to take the control, right? At what price it is going to sell. I cannot take a call because I'm just a clerk, I'm just a sales employee, I'm just typing a VA01 and just creating the sales order, right? At what price I have to sell, at what margin I have to sell, everything is, this is discussed on a very high level, right? It's very crucial or important confidential thing. So Manoj is the person from that team who decides at what price it has to sell. So Manoj maintains that VK11. Now say I am creating a condition, I'm creating a sales order. For some reason, I want some different pricing. So now what I have to do, I have to call Manoj, right? Manoj change the condition record. And as I said, let's say for any special cases, let's say for only one order, I want to change the base price for some any reason. So instead of asking Manoj to change the VK11 condition record, I can, if I have the manual option, I can just type that manual condition record, right? And automatically it will overwrite whatever condition record it was coming, it will just overwrite, and whatever I have entered manually, that will become the first priority for that sales order, right? So for that reason, we use this manual thing. And also sometimes what happen in some small companies also, this freight and all, generally these people calculate outside of SAP and they just type it. Okay, so for that, see, this manual thing, it is not only limited to base price. Anything could be maybe manual, like the, as I said, discount also, the freight charges. Okay, there are so many things that could have manual or automatic. But what I'm trying to say basically here, you cannot have two base prices. Now, how system knows? Like here, you see, when I entered both the thing, system automatically deactivated one, right? And let me see if I can enter any other manual condition. Let me see. I'll show you that one if it is there. Okay, let's say DG, I mean this all you see manual condition, right? So let me put DRG1. DRG1, if I enter some 7. Okay, now you see which one is active now. Tell me which condition types are active.
Two types are active.
Two are active. Now which is
Yes.
your base price here?
30.
30. Since I told you, you know it, right? But how SAP knows it that 30 is the base price? And why this has not deactivated this 30 when I entered this one? Why it has not deactivated this one? Earlier what happened, when this was already, this was the only line item coming, and when I entered this one, system automatically deactivated the first one, right? But now when I
Yeah,
entered this DRG1, why it has not deactivated this line?
because it is coming under the gross amount. Whatever we add under the gross amount, it takes before
No,
whatever, I
no, you
guess.
should not answer like this. Now see, I'll tell you. These are different conditions, right? These all three,
Yeah.
right? But see, when I'm doing all this, these two together, system was automatically deactivating one. But when I entered this one, it has not deactivated the PMPO. So how
Because
system? Uh,
because maybe DRG1 is not assigned to this thing. What do you call base price? Condition record is not
exactly, not condition
assigned to
record.
base
Yeah,
price.
you were somewhere correct. This PMP0 is defined as the base price, whereas this DRG1, DRN1, these are not base prices, these are something else. Okay, let me put one more condition type. Okay, let's say DRW1. I'll show you how system understands DRW1. Let's put some more value here. Let's say 9. You see, again it has not deactivated. All three are active now. How system understands this one? So what you said, correct, that is the base price. So now where I am telling system that this is my base price, these two are a base price condition type and these two are different condition type. When I define my condition type, okay, I'll show you that one, wait. So T code is v/06, okay. Let's go to v/06. Let's check one by one. What is the first condition type? PRP0, right? Let's say what kind of price component it is, or what kind of pricing component it is. Let's double click. You see?
This is different. This is different. PR.
Oh, sorry, I typed this different one. Wait. PR. Oh, sorry, PPR0. No, wait. PPR0. Yeah. You see, this is a condition type of what class? It is price. Okay, so this is how system knows it, whether it's a base price or it's a discount or it is a tax or it is a freight kind of surcharges. If you press F4, you see so many different components it has. You see discount will have a different condition type. Prices will have different. So whichever is having B, only one can be active.
Okay.
You understand how system knows which one it has to deactivate when it finds multiple record? It checks the B first. For PRP0 it's B. Now for PMPA0 what it should be? For PMPA0 what it should be? Condition class.
B. B.
B only?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Let's say here only. No, I mean, you people are up to that level of understanding. So PPR0 is B. Now what is the next I want to see? PMP0, right? PMP0. What it is?
B.
B. That's why system understood. These both are base prices only. It has to activate only one. Why it has not deactivated this DRG1? I don't know what it could be, but it is definitely not B.
Deepak, once again, in this there is condition category also.
That we will
It's
discuss. That we will discuss later.
that.
As of now, this is the main thing actually. Okay, I'll cover all this. Don't worry. How
Okay.
system deactivates it based on this condition class only. Okay.
Okay.
Now, as I said, what should be my condition class for DRG1? Can it could be B?
No, it has to
No,
be
exactly it is not B. Something else will be there. Let's see what it is. DRG1. I don't know what it is, but let's see. But it is not B. This is I'm 100% sure. Why? Because it has not deactivated the earlier one. You see? Something else. Now let's see DRW1. DRW1. You see? A. So from here system understood that these two are base prices and these two are some different component. Discount could be multiple, freight charge could be multiple, right? Let's say you are selling some good and that reaching the goods from company to the end customer require three kind of transportations. Okay, let's say truck, then ship, and then some what do you call aeroplane kind of carrier also. So then there are three types of freight charges, right? To capture all this, you need to have three different freight charges, three different condition types. That time system will not ignore one. System has to take all the three. System has to consider all three condition type. But when it comes to base price, system only takes one. System only consider one base price only. Okay. So how system understand from the condition class. Okay.
Deepak, we can change that one.
Yeah, we can change it. But when you create a condition type, that time you define it. It is, you see, this DRD1, that means it is something standard. You can change it. But as I said, it's not something you will simply go and change. When you, I'll show you, when we will take an example, I will show you how this all are decided actually in the real world. Okay.
Deepak, I have a doubt.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
In Material Master, you told about finished goods and trading goods. No,
Right.
any connection between this?
Any?
Connection between this? Trading goods means moving price. No.
Uh, no, it's not that hard and fast thing actually.
Okay.
Moving price, as I said, whenever you are buying some good from different vendors, multiple vendors you have,
Okay.
and see if you don't use moving average price, no, that time you will not have the correct profit loss statement. If you have done some stock market or some sort of this kind of financial stuff, then you will understand. I given you example, right? Let's say you bought some share at 10 rupee, then that share price went down. You bought something
Yeah.
some more. So now
Yeah.
to check your profit loss, you will see the average price at what is the net price after purchasing both the times. What is my net price coming? So net price will be something 9 rupees. So now you will do the calculation based on that 9 rupee only, right?
Yeah.
So SAP also does the same thing. And a standard price means generally what happens, the finished good will have the thumb rule actually, not 100% every time it will follow like this, but as a thumb rule, finished good will have what do you call? Finished good will not have moving average price. The raw material will
Yeah.
have moving average price. Okay, as a thumb rule actually, it's not 100% every time it will happen. No, but as a thumb rule, this is how SAP follows actually, or we
Okay.
configure the system. Okay.
Deepak, one
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
doubt. In terms of PPR 0 and PMP 0,
Right.
does the system select the higher price or
No,
does
no,
it
no, no,
prioritize the
no, no.
manual price?
Let
Manual price, right?
manual. No, let me put 120 here.
40.
That time also. Wait, why? Okay.
I think when you write second time, it will take that one.
No, no. Even if I entered 120, it is still deactivated only. You see,
Yeah.
it is coming because of this. Okay. Now see, I'll tell you how. Now let's see how this 122.10 is coming. As I told you, this is anyway deactivated, right? So this will not have
Correct.
any impact. So whatever you see 122, it has not. It is not because of this. Whatever is active, these three are active, right?
Yeah.
Now you sum these three, 30, 2.1 and 90. You sum these three. These three, the condition value,
Yeah. That, yeah. 122.
122.
0.10. Okay.
Yeah.
So whatever is active, that only will sum up and it will come here.
Okay.
Okay. It is 90, it is there, right? You see, now you see the difference, I'll tell you. You see 90 here, right?
Uh,
Now let's change it again to 20. Now notice when I press enter, what will happen? As of now, it is 90. I have changed from 120 to 20. Now I am pressing enter. You see, it became 20, but still it is 90, and that's why it is not what do you call it is not contributing to the net price. But if I change this one, let's say I am making 130, this one. You see, now it has
yeah.
got changed. Now you sum these three,
Correct. 229
correct? So it
controls.
is not which one is higher, which one is lower. How SAP checks from top to bottom.
Okay.
Okay, and if you go to the pricing procedure, which one is which one is top and which one is down?
PPR is on top and PMP.
So obviously, if you have PMP 0, it will always
Hmm.
override PPR 0. Okay,
Okay.
let's do one more thing. I think this is also manual only. Let's try to put this as well.
Please.
PCO1. Let's put some 12. Let's see P. Again, you see this has gone deactivated. Then what should be my condition class for this condition type? for PC 01, it was PC 01 or PC
P
01? Wait,
B.
actual cost. Correct. It is correct.
no, but it is 0, na? I
Description
mean,
is
it's
actual
it's O,
cost.
it's O, right?
No, Deepak, description is coming actual cost only.
No, no,
So
okay,
I can
okay.
say.
It's 0 only. You see, this is 0. You pay attention. This is 0. I mean, sorry, this is O. And this is 0. You see, there is a small dot in 0. You see these two. Clear? So this is PC 01 only. Now tell me, what should be my condition class for PC 01?
Oh,
What should be my condition class?
B.
B.
B only, exactly.
B
Now
Price.
let's see. PC 01. See B. So that's why system understood there are
Uh,
three base prices. Now which one it has to activate? The last one. Whatever is coming at the last in the pricing procedure, it will take that one only. These three were there, right? All three we have entered. But what is the last one?
PMP.
PMP0. So
Oh,
that's why system took this one. Now let's delete PMP0. Okay. Let us delete this PMP0. Now what should happen if I delete PMP0?
it will take PPR.
PPR 0.
Exactly. Let's delete it. You see, automatically it became green. Why? Because
Yeah, 20.
now based on these two, PC01 and PPR0, between these two, this is the last one, right? So system takes
Yeah.
this one. Okay. So irrespective of value, it is always from top to bottom. Now one more thing. I don't know whether it will be too much for you people or not, but you should at least theoretically you should know.
Deepak, one
Yeah,
second.
yeah,
If you can show that V slash zero, that this thing condition type,
yeah,
whatever we
yeah,
said. Ha. So if you go back,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
on the right side, it shows the condition class
Right.
already. I mean,
Exactly.
yeah.
Why it shows? Because this is something which very important whenever you are creating any condition
Correct.
type. First thing what it will be, what kind of price component it is. Whether it's a discount, whether it's a price, whether it's a surcharge, whether it's a tax. Okay, you see, if you scroll down, you see taxes are also there,
That's
right? So first thing what you will ask when you are configuring any condition type, what kind of component it is, what kind of price component, whether it's a tax, it's a discount, it's a base price, right? So that's why it also shows here, just for your understanding. Okay. Now one more thing.
okay.
As of now, what I told you or what we are seeing, there cannot be multiple base price active in the system. Correct? That's what we are seeing.
Yeah.
Correct? If someone asks you in interview also, you have to answer this only. You cannot have multiple base prices. But if the interviewer asks you, is it possible for a certain scenario or for a special cases where multiple base price can be active, then you have to say yes. I'll tell you when it will be activated, when we will have multiple base prices active. But even though the condition type will remain one only, I'll tell you when. So as a thumb rule, 99% of the time, whenever multiple condition types are coming and all those condition type having the condition class B, only one will remain active, other will be deactivated even though it is appearing in my sales document. Now let's take one example, real world example. You must have also seen all this thing in the real world also. Let's say I tell you, if someone buying less than 10 good, if someone buying from 10 to, not 10 because 10 is already covered, okay, 10 less than 10, then 10 to 20, then if someone is buying greater than 20, you could have different price, right? Let's say if someone is buying less than 10, you will say no, I will say 100 rupee only. If someone buying from 10 to 20, then you say okay, 5 rupee discount I will give you, now I will price at 95 rupee per pieces. If someone buying more than 20, okay fine, I'll give 90 rupee per pieces. This happens sometimes, right? In the real world also you must have seen like this, correct? Have you seen this kind of pricing anywhere in the real world? If you buy less than something, you have a different price. If you buy more than certain number, you have a different price.
Supermarkets.
Supermarkets, right? Even in the normal, some packets also is that people will tell you, right? If you buy the whole packet, I will price you this much. If you buy, if I have to open the packet and I have to send it individually, I will price you this much, right? You go to buy pencils, each pencil will cost some 5 rupee. But if you buy the packet, let's say there are 10 pencils, so ideally it should be 10 into 5, 50 rupee, but the shopkeeper will give you one 45 rupee. But if it sell it individually, it will take 5 rupee for each, then 5 into 10, 50 rupee. But if you buy the packet itself, he is charging 45. That means the price has become 4.5 rupee per pencil, correct? Now, in this case, sometimes, I mean not sometimes, what will happen, let's say user is entering 30 pieces. Okay, I'll tell you how system works in this one. I just wanted to know you this one. This was something exceptional case. Now see, let's user has entered 30 pieces total. How system defines actually, system will do, as I said, less than 10, 100 rupee, right? Then for 9 quantity, it will put a price of 100. Now from 10 to 20, that means 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, total 11 pieces. For the next 11 pieces, it will charge 95. And then greater than 20, since we have 30, so greater than 20 we have already covered here only. So we have 9 pieces left. 9 or 10, more than 20. Okay, 21, 20. Okay, from 21 to 30, it's 10 pieces again. So it's 10 piece. What will be the price? 90 rupee. Now you see, user has entered 30 pieces and the prices are different. So in this case only, your sales order can have multiple base price. Okay, and what we call in SAP this technique, we call it scaling or something. I don't remember exactly, but let's say scaling something. Okay, we will cover all this. Don't worry, it will be there in the document. Downside somewhere it will be there. But as of now, let's call it scaling. So what I am doing, I am pricing based on some scale. Up to 10, this much price. Up to 10 to 20, this much price. More than 20, this is price. So now in my sales order, what will happen? Let's say the condition type we are using ZPR0. Then that time ZPR0 will appear thrice. 3 times it will appear. And both will be, I mean all 3 will be active only. So even though it is appearing thrice, so now my statement is, it is different statement, right? We cannot have multiple base price, but here I have multiple base prices active, right? Because I am using a scaling pricing. And also, even though I have a multiple pricing, I mean multiple base price active, the condition type will always be the same. So this is an exceptional case. If someone asks you, you need to tell this one. As I said, 99% of the time, only one base price active. But for scaling pricing, that time you can have this multiple base price. This also we'll see, don't worry. We'll see all these things. Okay, any confusion so far? Anyone? Okay, we'll see, don't worry. These all things we'll see in the practical. We'll create some condition type, we'll maintain some scaling. Okay. Okay, now let's see. Yeah. So as of now, you have understood all the component or the terminology which we are going to use in SAP. Now let's try to create our own pricing procedure. Okay. We will take a very simple example. We will not complicate it. We will make it very simple. So now, as I said, how many things we have to configure now? First, we have to define some condition type. We have to create some access sequence. We have to create some table. We have to maintain this master record. See, this condition record is not a configuration, right? Because this is something day-to-day transaction. The price can change, right? Let's say something you are selling today at 100 rupee. Tomorrow, maybe you want to change it for 110, right? So this is master. You will just go to VK11 or VK12. You will change the price. So condition record is a master data. And rest other are things, whatever condition table, access sequence, condition type, pricing procedure, all are config. Clear? Any confusion?
No, Deepak.
Okay, just give me 1 second. I'll be back. So we have some 10 minutes left. Uh, okay, as of now, I'm audible.
Yeah, Deepak.
Yeah.
Yes, Deepak, you are audible.
So as of now, whatever we have discussed, what is the master data for SAP SD? Customer material, right? Now you see this pricing is also a master data. Okay. Now if someone asks you, tell me what are the master data object in SAP SD, you need to tell at least three: sales, I mean the customer master, material master, and condition record. Okay. Now, okay. So let's try. Let us do one thing. We will try to create our own pricing procedure and everything. Okay, let's go do one thing. We'll follow this approach. We'll from the smallest part to the bigger picture. Okay, let's follow this hierarchy. So first of all, what is required? A combination, right? On which combination you want to maintain your price, correct? So that we call it condition table, correct? So let's create condition table first. So T code is v/03. There is obviously one this PRO path also, but let's use T code now. You can go through this PRO sales and distribution, and you can find where you can create all this thing. But let's for the time saving, we'll use the T code directly. Now, as I said, we are creating any table. What number should I give ideally as per the SAP standard practice? What kind of number?
Above 500.
Above 500, exactly. So what I will do first, I will see how many numbers it has already. And for simple case, I will take one thing. Let us remember these two. Okay, this 0405 and okay. First, let's create the 04 only. Okay, even though 04 is already existing, either you can use 04 itself. First basic example, on based on material I will want to I want to maintain my price. I can use this 004 also, or I can create my own also. Okay, so let's create our own. So I want to copy it from 004, so I will type it here and let's note it down somewhere also. Okay, let's maintain one more sheet only for pricing. Okay, so we are trying to create our condition tables. So let's, as I said, let's copy 004 and let's give 591. Enter. So by default it has taken the sales org and distribution channel. Fine, let it be. And what was my main combination? Only material I wanted to use, right? So it has taken that only from the catalog. Yeah, one more thing I want to discuss here. Let's wait here only. In the field catalog, you see so many fields are there, right? That you can use for your combination to create your combination or your condition table, correct? You see there are 222 fields available in the catalog, correct? You see this number? Now,
Yeah, Deepak.
what will happen in some interview? These people will ask you, is it possible to add any new field in the field catalog which is not there? Then the answer is yes. Okay, it's not always that our requirement will fulfill with these 222 uh, fields only. Sometimes सॉरी, थोड़ा देर बाद खेलेंगे बेटा, रुक जाओ. Yeah. So as I told you, when you create a combination, that is when you create your condition table, you can use any of these fields, but it is possible to add a new field in the field catalog also, which is not part of your field catalog as standard. Okay, so if someone asks you, is it possible, you need to say yes. How it is done, forget about it, don't worry, this nobody will ask you. Okay, we need to add that field into the pricing structure and all, some enhancement is required, all those you don't need to worry. Just say I know it can be added. How it can be added, I don't know. As of now, I don't have hands on, but I know it can be added. Just give me 1 second. Yeah. Sorry. Hello.
Yeah, Deepak,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry. My daughter was crying. Actually, yeah. She wants to play with me. Yeah. Okay. So, what is the answer if someone asks you, is it possible to add a new field in the field catalog?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
yeah,
So now let's create this condition table. We are creating 591. Okay. That is only having material. Let's create generate. So you see, it is showing me that with the same combination, there is already a table. We have taken 004. You see, 304 is also available in the same combination. But as of now, let's create our own. And the table will have A591. Okay, remember, whenever you create a condition table, it will have one number A591 at the starting. Okay, let's go back. So we have created one table as 591. Okay, and it only has material, right? Now let's create one more. Let's take 005. This combination also will take customer plus material. Okay, 005, 005, and let's make it 592. You see, customer plus material. Okay, let's create generate. You see, it is also saying again there is one same combination. It is already one table is existing. If you want, you can use this one, or you want to anyway create a new one. That is also fine. Let's create a new anyway. So 592 is also created. Okay, let's go back. 592 is already also created. This is material plus customer. Okay, now let us create one more actually, so that you will understand it. Let me create one more. I want something called customer group actually. किधर है यार customer group? I want to make it simple so that you people understand. That's why I'm trying to take some simple example. Yeah, this is good one actually. So material plus customer go 774. 774. What we will do, we will copy it into 593 into new this one. Okay, so material plus customer group. Okay, let's generate it. You see, it is saying again same thing because 774 is already having the same combination. So it's not recommended. I mean, it's not good practice, right? You create same combination multiple table. So that's why SAP is giving you a warning that is already existing. Why you want to create it? But let's say I want to create anyway. So I'll press OK. Press OK. Press OK. So 593 is also created. What was my combination here?
Customer group plus material.
Yeah, so let's put material first. Material plus customer group. Okay, let's stop here only as of now. So what we have done so far, we have created 3 table or 3 combination. Now we will not call combination, we will create table only. So table is, as I said earlier also multiple time, table is nothing but a combination of table or the field which you are going to use for your pricing. So let's assume we have created 3. We have created anyway 3. We will create the access sequence now. Okay, I mean not now, tomorrow. I mean the access sequence we will create, and then we will create condition type. Okay, then we will create condition type, and where we will assign this condition type. What will be the next step?
Pricing procedure.
Exactly, pricing procedure. So this all we will do one by one. Okay, we'll see. So let's stop here only as of now, guys. Let's I have, as I say, I have some